too. We got. Yeah. Have some fun. Yeah, that's where we're headed. Little light.
But there's energy.
Yeah. Yeah, once you start moving, it's like, oh, there's not really any wind. So we're 11 minutes in to a 2-ish hour crossing. Dylan and I are buddies, so popped up and sticking with Dylan. He's sticking with me. The wind is pretty light, but the bumps are here. We're mid-channel. Hoping the rest of the group got up and lifted. I'm sure they did. We got Andrea, Paige, Henry's brother Pat, and Dylan and I in the group today. So full lift trip, good fun. Coming from this angle now, it's definitely not ideal for Pailolo. So the goal is to kind of run these bigger north bumps downhill, gain speed, and then pop off the back, work your way right. Drop into another good sized one like this. Constantly watching your angle while trying to use as little energy as possible. There's Dylan up ahead, cruising. The wind is really kind of coming from the direction we're going. Luckily, it's very light. So it's not that big of a deal, but there's bumps running, so it's okay. Hopefully it funnels between the two islands and starts to pick up. That's usually what can happen, unless there's just too much north. But otherwise, it's like pinching a hose. The pressure gets higher in the pinch. The wind speed increases. That's a hope and a prayer anyway. Okay, so the wind is still really north. Dylan is way outside. I'm trying to like signal to him. He needs to come in. Shot him on the radio. Dylan, can you hear me? How's your line? But I don't know, these radios are line of sight. He could be down in a trough. Not really sure. But you can see that's the nutty up ahead. Moloka'i is still this way a ways. So I need him to keep coming around this way. He knows what he's doing now. getting closer to Kalama now. Although I haven't seen the buoy. Sometimes you don't see it. But the wind is still pushing against me. But you can see these bumps are starting to get really lined up. So although I'm not really going in the direction the wind's going or the way the bumps are going, they're so lined up I can just kind of cruise on one and then shoot off the back and get the angle good again. Getting fun. We're 12 miles in, so it's about right. About 15 miles or so, we should be at the Kalama. So, wind is still definitely side, but the bumps are killer. We're about an hour in, so about halfway through. Let's see, yeah, 14 miles, so probably a little over halfway. We've been going for an hour and 1 minute, so try to do a gel every hour. So really should only need one on this run. Probably could have done it every half hour. So anyway, have a little snack and hope the wind keeps going. Whew. All right, 16 miles in. Now we're fully in the Kalama section. So still 10 miles to go. Dylan's way outside of me still, but he's doing fine. He's making me feel like I'm all right, because I got no boat here to tell me my line. So without Dylan being out there, I probably would be feeling like I'm too far out. But I got 10 miles left to work my way right. So you can see how lined up everything is. You can really rip turns in this section, but it's so offshore, I don't really want to fall. So I'm playing around, but being careful too. Found my buddy again. Yeah, buddy! You did. You were making me feel better. I was a little worried I was outside. I was like, Dylan's there. Yeah, it was way offshore. Kind of a lot of work in here. Okay, so this might seem obvious, but this super high aspect wing in these little micro bumps. It's just height, mast height, mast height, mast height. As long as I keep it super high, no big deal. So I don't know if you can see that white shed in the distance, but that's where we're headed. So we're 22.8 miles in, so we got like another 4 miles till the shed, which is the harbor, boat ramp, whatever that is. So just trying to stay super high on these bumps and not work too hard. This would be like no big deal on a 1,000 centimeter or something foil. That's what I used in last year's race. But with a sub 600, it's amazing how much lift this thing has. But you just gotta keep it moving and keep it high. We're almost there. Alright, we're almost there. Let's see, we're 27 miles in, according to the watch. There's the barn, the reefs. You can see the buoy just ahead of that. Ooh. There's actually some pretty good swell right here, which a lot of times there's not. This is nice. Oh, I'm stoked to be able to do this on this incredibly capable tiny high aspect foil. So cool. The board is awesome. My new Gator from Dave. I think it's sweet. So there's like 3 buoys here. I know the race ends at the red buoy. I can see at least 2 red buoys. I'm not exactly sure which one. Hopefully the furthest one out, but I'm going to try to pump to the furthest one in. See if we can make it. Alright, let's see. Oh, I just paddled, hit my foil, came down about 100 yards from it. That sucks. But we finished. That was so fun.
So sick. So good. So good.
I had one